Sandra Bullock thought she finally found the one person who truly had her back, but just 10 days after winning her first Academy Award, her entire world collapsed in front of millions of people. At 61, the full picture of why her marriage to Jesse James was always doomed from the start has finally been revealed, and it is way darker than anyone realized. This is Elyra Exposed, and today we are breaking down the heartbreaking details of a betrayal that completely rewrote America's sweetheart's life. Back in 2003, Sandra Bullock was at the absolute peak of her Hollywood career, but her personal life changed when she took her young godson to meet reality TV star Jesse James at his custom motorcycle shop. On paper, they made absolutely no sense together, because Sandra was known as the ultimate sweet girl of cinema, while Jesse was a heavily tattooed, rough around the edges biker. Despite the massive contrast, something clicked between them immediately, and their romance moved with an intense speed. Jesse proposed with a vintage Tiffany diamond ring from 1910, choosing something with deep history rather than a flashy new diamond, and Sandra absolutely loved that gesture. In July 2005, they tied the knot in a deeply intimate sunset ceremony on a massive ranch near Santa Barbara, standing at the altar with just close family and Jess's children. What made this marriage stand out in Hollywood was how quickly Sandra embraced her new role as a stepmother, because Jesse brought 3 children from his previous marriages into her life. Sandra did not see this as a complication at all, and she openly stated that her love for those children was no less than if she had given birth to them biologically. She proved her ultimate dedication in 2009 when she stood right beside Jesse in a brutal, months-long custody battle against his ex-wife to win full legal guardianship of his 5-year-old daughter. At that point, the entire world believed that this blended family was completely unbreakable, because they had just survived a major legal battle together. But nobody knew the massive storm that was brewing right under the surface. Everything changed on the night of the 2010 Academy Awards, when Sandra won the Best Actress Oscar for her legendary performance in The Blind Side. On that massive stage, looking directly at Jesse, she delivered a heartbreakingly beautiful speech, thanking him for making her feel safe and supported for the first time in her life. Just 10 days later, those exact words became completely unbearable to watch back, because tattoo model Michelle "Bombshell" McGee went public with shocking details of a massive affair she had with Jesse. The absolute worst part of the timing was that the affair happened while Sandra was away filming the exact movie that won her the Oscar. Within days, 2 more women came forward with their own detailed stories of infidelity, turning Sandra's moment of ultimate professional triumph into a public nightmare. Years later, Jesse James took full accountability for his actions, publicly admitting that he threw away an amazing life and became the most hated man in the world. However, he also revealed a strange inner insecurity, claiming he never truly believed that Sandra loved him, and spent the entire marriage constantly waiting for the rug to be pulled out from under his feet. Whether that insecurity was real or just a convenient excuse, Sandra chose not to engage in a messy public war of words and instead filed for divorce in April 2010. But what she did next shows who she truly is, because she quietly finalized the adoption of her son Louis as a single mother, protecting her new family away from the cameras. Sandra's marriage could never survive because it was a repeated pattern of betrayal that hit at the absolute worst emotional moment. But she successfully separated the failure of her husband from the beautiful family she wanted to keep.